Good morning. It's still morning. I'm gonna pull you back just slightly. Had quite the day, I swear. Ouch. It feels like a Monday. So yesterday I was gonna vlog a little more. Oops. Didn't. We had a requested by me teacher conference. Xander's been getting in more trouble. Had in-school suspension one Friday, and then Wednesday, Thursday the next week. And sorry. I can only type with my middle finger. Oh, I remember used to, you know, real quick. No. It's been really bad. So I was supposed to have so we had Xander's teacher meeting, teacher vice principal meeting, and yesterday, and it was discovered that the kid is quite smart and bullshitting people at school. So his math teacher kept trying to get him to come through after school and work on math and get his grade up. And my kid let him believe that he lived too far. Well, he made him believe he took the bus. He specifically said, I live too far, that I can't stay after school. And so the math teacher was like, where do you live? And I was like, we live here. And I gave him the specific. Well, you guys know, I live between the high school and a church. He goes, you're right there? I was like, yeah, we walked over here for this meeting. So he was like, so he played me. I was like, yeah, that's Xander. I love the kid. And I feel bad saying that. The kid is, he is quick-witted. He is smart. That kid can, move mountains. I firmly believe that kid, if he wanted to, that kid could. He is the best, and I adore that kid. When you're feeling bad, he wants to love you. That's a washcloth. And he just knows when I'm not feeling good. He still wants to give me kisses. And I was like, you're gonna get what I have, bud. I don't care, it's worth it. He's a great kid. He's just kind of screwing up right now. But, ouch. I did the same thing. So, like, that's the rough part. The kid's just like me. I've calmed down quite a bit. Thank God. There were times where I wondered if I was going to make it to 20. I was really dumb. And so, I'm wondering if, well, one, I think he's my penance. Mom said, if you have a third kid, he will test you. And we named him Xander Chase. And oh my God, is that fitting? Oh, ouch. So, yeah. Much better. I tried to get the ones from the dollar store. They didn't have any more in this black color. Oh, and I don't know how well you guys can see it. Let me tip you. This is bent because some fat kitty next to the heater right now keeps climbing in them. So they're all bowed out. I will eventually probably replace those, but Walmart didn't have black ones, or I would have, and kept with the color, because these are only $1, and that's probably why they're tipping like they are. But I still can't figure out why Anthony said I needed 5 red ones. I was like, that makes absolutely no sense, but I have 4 gray black colored ones, so now it does finally. But I was like, it wouldn't be even. And he goes, I don't understand why you have red. We don't have red in the house. My tablecloth is red. I realized that when I got home. Anyway, so yeah. And they've seen his behaviors, and and so they were like, so you've seen this, you know about this. I was like, yes, this is just the tip of the iceberg. I said he had, it's a 4th grade teacher. She told us in his IEP meeting, he doesn't deserve a D, but I gave it to him anyway, because he's at least trying. Oh my god, my kid knows how to use people. I was like, this isn't good. Oh, I need to, nope, that's not mine. I need to drink one of my eco drinks. I kind of feel better. Look, they're on their side. Oops, sorry. And he's in them. Anyway, so yeah. Then my hand has been like right here. It feels like it's snapping. Almost like the bones are snapping past each other. And oh my god, I can't handle it. So I go to my doctor's appointment this morning. Guess who doesn't have a doctor's appointment? I called yesterday because it was like a 8 o'clock appointment. Check-in. What did she say? 7:45. Okay. Well, then Joni had said something about, well, that's early. How are you going to be there if they don't open until 8? Well, their pharmacy does open at 7, and that's in that building also. And so I called, and I said I need to confirm my appointment, and blah, blah, blah. And so, oops, the other end is open, Tesla. Anyway, and so, I get there, and the receptionist has an attitude because I'm there. I was like, I called yesterday, they confirmed that I had a appointment with a check-in time at 7:45. Then she started talking under her breath. I could kind of hear her, but I could not make out what she was saying. So that further irritated me after finding out my husband took the day off, but he is at work now. And so I screwed him out of time when we didn't even need to be there. Ouch. So I wasn't thrilled. So then I spent the next hour grumpy. Got the stuff done that I needed to do because I had some stuff. I think I told you guys about Connor's Black Ops game. And then I bought 2 of them, 2 different sellers on Amazon. And they both ended up being, and I took pictures of it, for India, Asia, Russia or something. I'll have to look in a sec. They're not for this country. And I'm like, okay. Oh, there. I think I like that one better. I just have to figure out. And these are a 9.5 by 11. So 9.5 this way, 11 this way. That's, you got a hold of my slipper. Yeah, I want to get black ones. Anyway, so I'm feeling like today is a Monday, and I know I'm all over the board. Sorry, you guys. I am. Bagheera, get off the counter. You have water in your bowl. Anyway, so it's just, it's been one of those days already. And then, I don't know. I just don't know. The kid is trying me. I don't know what else to do to help him. I don't want them to over-medicate him like they do any other problem child. I would love to not label him as a troubled child. Hi. But I don't know how to help him. I suggested maybe, because there's like this rubber band. I said, I know he's got, 7 classes. It's the other end, you dork. They're trying to get in these bins through the other, look. Nope. Through the bottom. It's not open there. You're stuck. Anyway, I want him, I was suggesting the rubber band thing. And I know it's difficult in the fact that, that's 7 different rooms, he has to have it. And I did mention that he sways a lot. Like, I don't know if any of you guys have had motion sickness and basically, when you get on a boat, kind of get out of the plastic bag. The seasickness, from the waves. And he will do that, and I will almost throw up. I was like, bud, you gotta be still. And he will be still for a few minutes and then go back to it. So I don't know that he can control sometimes those movements, but I know he can to a certain point, because like if I'm irritated and he's tap, 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 and Xander, you gotta stop. Because I can't handle a lot of noise kind of thing. And so, he'll do it 2 or 3 more times. Tap, 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 tap. And I'm like, don't yell. He at least stopped. It's just kind of very passive aggressive. I don't know. You guys, if you have suggestions, please. So all of this week and last week, he's been grounded to his room. No games, no TV. Before, it was no games. But then they're not telling me, and I said, you guys need to tell me the day he gets in trouble, because if he gets in trouble and then comes home to get to do whatever he wants kind of situation, which, don't get me wrong, my kids don't get to do that. But I've been quite more lenient, because I would never let my kids go to, where did Lex go? Stop. No. I said no. No. You really gonna do it with me just sitting right here? Are you done? I don't hide your guys' treats in there. Anyway, I would never let them go to the fair because of what happened to me. I never wanted them to walk to the park without an adult. I would never let them go to the pool without me, because I was so scared of them drowning. That's how my brother died. When it comes to the fair, I was kidnapped by a carny and raped. I was 12, and my parents let up and let me go, and though I want my kids to be kids, but I'm just so scared because of what I've been through, that maybe they're sheltered. Maybe that's the word I'm thinking. I don't know. I want the best for my kids, and I want them to come home. Like, if they're 5 minutes late, except for Xander. Xander comes in when he feels like it, so I don't freak out as bad. But, like, when it comes to Connor and Lex, who come home or call right after school. Like yesterday, Lex called twice while I was in the meeting. I'm in a meeting, I can't take your call. I thought she knew we had a parent-teacher conference kind of thing, and she said no. But she was walking a friend home, and I knew that. Sorry. I knew that because she wanted chips from the store. My kids have these gross tastes, and she wanted salt and vinegar chips. And so I was like, go after, and this was at lunch. I was like, come home, grab the card, and then go, go to the store. And that worries me. But I've become more relaxed in that situation. And then when I came home, and she should have been home by now kind of situation, because it's been over an hour, I freak out because she's not home. And she had called me twice, and I was like, oh my God, she was being kidnapped, and I didn't answer the phone. You know what she says when I call her and she answers the phone? She was like, well, I called and tried to tell you I was being kidnapped. And I was like, oh my God, you're gonna be the death of me, kid. And she just thinks she's funny.